Hey guys, it's Darlene from Chalkin With Dar. How are you guys? I have this fun project here that I'm going to do with a little camper. I'm going to do a Christmas scene. It's going to be super cute. And this is a surface. Let me just show you a blank one. I don't have everything laid out on. This is a surface from Target Dollar Spot. So it was $5. It has a little hook on the back. And we are going to chalk our cute little design on here. So this transfer is two different transfers. The camper comes separately, and then the Christmas stuff is on another one. And there's a couple layers to the camper. We are going to start off with the back layer, and I got a piece of chalk paste there. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to start with the back layer. You always start with the most open layer, and our Christmas tree has 3 layers too, so we will start getting that done. We'll put home up here, and then we will put for the, and then holidays at the bottom. So I think that will work out really well. And in between, we'll be drying. We'll be using our chalk paste. We've already got it all stirred up and ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and start with my first layer. So this layer is going to be red. And then we're going to do the buffalo plaid. We will do the black over that. We could do it either way. It will work better if we do the red first. And this will be white because that is our little wheel well, or not wheel well, that is it's our wheel, not wheel well. So that's our little wheel part, the rim basically. So I'm taking the transfer off the backer sheet. I'm gonna make sure that I have enough room for the whole tire once I get that on there. I think and for the front part, the hitch part of this, I think my spacing is okay. I'm gonna move it up just a touch, just like that. You're gonna smooth it and get all your air bubbles out. So I have all my chalk paste stirred up. You want it to be the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. And I'm also gonna get this off. This is going to be red also. So I can go ahead and I can chalk that at the same time. Now these are silkscreen transfers. They're just like a stencil, but they have a fabric silkscreen in them. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this right up here. I'm going to put it very close to the top. It is not going to go over the top, but I'm going to try to get it so that I am centered. I could get a measuring tape out and measure it if I really wanted to, but I am just going to go like that, and I can see that I am still on my board. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little piece of blue painter's tape there, because I could potentially get chalk paste down on there when I'm doing that. We really don't want to do that, so we will protect our area with just a little piece of blue painter's tape and just go just like that. So when you're working with the same colors, it's real easy to go ahead and do them at the same time. So home, and then this is going to be for the, and this is going to be in red, and then, or maybe we'll do it in black. Do this in black, and then the bottom part will be green. So we'll do this later. I don't think that is centered. Let's try this again. The problem is that I will need to pull the blue painter's tape up, and that's okay. So we can pull this up, and we will just move that over just a little bit, just to make it a little more centered. We'd rather take our time at this and get it right, have it look nice. So we are just going to go like that. Okay, perfect. Put our tape down again. All right, so there we go. All right, don't be afraid to stop and redo. I think that might be closer. I'm not gonna worry so much about it if it's not. I have my chalk paste here. This is our candy apple red. I have a fly that's buzzing me. Nice. Oh my goodness. And my door is closed. So the fly is in here. The fly is trapped with me. I'm just going to go up. I think that is going to be the easiest way to do this, is to just go up from there, spreading my chalk paste and kind of scraping at the same time. So it's super easy. Don't be intimidated by it. You just want to make sure that you are working quickly and that you scrape off your excess, and then pull your transfer before it dries. So I'm putting the excess back into my jar. It's almost time to open another jar. We're getting down to the bottom of this one. Okay, let me just peek up there and see. It's hard for me to see if everything is covered. Sorry, I'm getting my head in the way. That is just what I need to do for this little part. And then we are going to peel up this transfer and take a peek. Okay, looks great. We have a little oopsie. No worries. We're going to fix that. We will use a Q-tip and we will be able to fix that where it bled. Don't stress over those things. This is going to go into my water bath. So you are going to put that into a water bath. A water bath is just a container of water. And we are going to take a Q-tip and we're going to get this off right here. We're going to fix that. I'm going to take a Q-tip. I'm going to wet it. I have my water over here. And we are just going to get this off of here. No big deal. We're not going to stress over it. Okay, I'm just going to use a couple of them. So sometimes it will bleed underneath. That's okay. We can fix that. We can get that off. It just takes a couple of times with this. All right, we are almost there. And then we will just go on to the rest of it. And we could sand that if we needed to. We could paint that, no big deal. Okay, I think one more time and we will be happy with that. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. If you have a little oopsie, don't stress. Just move on. You can fix it. The board is kind of lifted right there. So these boards are just pieces that are put together, and sometimes they don't lay completely flat. So that is why that happens. See, it's coming out. You just have to work it a little bit. No big deal. Not gonna stress. Okay, so now we're going to move on to this. I'll go back and I'll turn it around and I'll fix that. We are going to make sure that we are completely flat here. Going to take our little multi-tool and we are going to dip it in our chalk paste. And we're going to do the wheel part here. Do that in white. And then the rest of this is going to be in red. So we're going to take our red again. I need to open up a new jar. This is getting down there. Tomorrow we will have a new jar. So no stress. It's getting to where it's super lumpy because it's been opened so many times and used for so many projects So it's almost gone. It's lasted a long time. That probably lasted 6 months of me doing projects almost every day. And I use red a lot. And it doesn't take that much, really. This is a big open area. So this part is going to take more because it is an open area. Little small areas take less, of course. So you're just going to spread it. And then we're going to put this back into the jar. So you're scraping off your excess right here. Scraping it off. Going to put this back into the jar. Okay, and then we're going to color transfer. All right, look at that. Awesome. And there is a little area that has an air bubble. Lay it back down. Kind of smooth that out. All right, looking good. Gonna put this into my water bath. Okay, so now we are gonna do for that, and we'll do holidays down here. So what we can do is we can do for the, we can do that pretty easily. We can do that in black, and then we will take this and we'll move it down, and we'll put it, we'll dry this and put a piece of blue painter's tape over that so that it doesn't get that chalk paste on there. So we're just going to take a little multi-tool here and dip it in our chalk paste. And we're going to do for that. Then we'll do holiday down there in green. Holidays in green. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. I need to find a place for these. I have a paper towel over here. Okay, so I'm going to peel that up. All right. Very good. So now we're just going to dry this really quickly. This is just a heat gun. Okay, so now we need to do right down here, we'll do holidays, and we're just going to be really careful, and we're going to lay this down here. We're going to do it so that it is just barely down, and I'm okay if the bottom of the letters go off. I'm not going to stress over that. Okay, so I know it's hard to see, but the bottom of this H is barely off. I am not going to worry about that. Okay, let me scoot it up just a bit. Hopefully you can see that. And we are going to use our Meadow. This is Meadow. This is one of our new colors. We are going to go ahead and put this on here. And then I'm just going to spread it with a squeegee. Grab one of our, this is a small squeegee. Just going to grab that and spread it. And we do have areas on this where this joined together and it might have a little oopsie on it. So we will fix that. Just like I will fix this, I'll touch it up. I'll go in there with some brown paint and I will fix that. I'll take a picture and show you guys. So no worries about it. We're not going to stress over stuff like that. Going to scrape this off. All right, we're gonna pull this. Okay, here we go. Holidays, awesome. It looks good. We didn't have any oopsies. Okay, this is going into my water bath. Make sure your other transfers are underneath. You do not want this to stick to the other one below it, so you're gonna make sure that one is under the water. Okay, so now we can do the little tree over here, and that will be meadow. The first color will be meadow. I'm gonna peel that off the backer sheet, and we are just gonna stick this right down here, right there. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna take our chalk paste, put some on there, take our squeegee here. I need a bigger area. There is never enough room, guys. Okay. But how cute is this? This is so fun. I'm gonna take this to my craft show, and I'm sure it will sell the first day. If it doesn't, my next craft show is set up on Monday, so it will sell that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and peel this off. Cute, 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 look at that. Alrighty, and I have a paper towel here for my fingers to make sure that I do not get anything on here. We don't want to mess this up. Okay, this is the next part. This is going to be black. So we're going to do our black buffalo plaid. Peel that off. And we're going to fuzz this because this is super sticky. And we don't want it to stick and pull off that chalk paste. So what I do need to do, guys, is I need to dry this so I'm not setting my towel down onto that. So let's just dry this really quick. Okay. Alrighty. Gonna fuzz this a couple times. This is our fuzzing cloth, and we're just gonna fuzz it a couple of times so that it doesn't pull up the layer below. So I'm just gonna do it 5 times, and then we're gonna use our black. Okay, there's lots of layers on this one. This is a time-consuming one, but it's super cute. It's well worth all the time. And if you want, you can fold your corners under. It makes it easier to pull it up. Okay. So now we're going to put some of our black. This is our great big super stash. This is 8 ounces. And this will last you a very long time. These are retired, but I do have some. So if you want one, let me know. Okay, I'm going to take my squeegee here. And we are just going to squeegee this sideways. Get all of that off, that excess back in our jar. Don't want to waste it. Okay. All right, I am ready to peel this up. And I don't think I need that squeegee again. That is going into my water bath because on the tires, I'll use a smaller squeegee. Gonna pull this up. And there's my gorgeous buffalo plaid. And it's supposed to look distressed. That's how it looks. This is going into my water bath. All right, I'm gonna dry my hands. And let me make sure that, there goes my water bottle. Let me make sure that this is dry. We can do our next layer of our tree. Oh, it's gonna overlap. Let's dry that first. Okay, all right, so make sure it's not hot. Make sure you're not gonna put this down onto a hot surface. Gonna go ahead and peel this off. And this one should be okay. I don't think this is gonna peel anything up. We are gonna use parakeet. This is parakeet, it's a brighter green. And we are just gonna put this on here. And we don't need a lot. We can use just a small squeegee. Spread that, scrape off the excess, put it back into your jar. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, gonna peel that off. Cute. All right, ready for the next. Okay, so this is the next part, and we can go ahead and do that. We do not have to dry this first because it's not overlapping that. I'm gonna peel this off of here. And we did dry this part, so this is fine. This has been used several times. I'm just gonna fuzz it on my shirt real quick. Actually, let's take our fuzzing cloth. I was looking for it, it fell on the floor. Okay, we are just going to fuzz this a couple of times. This is gonna all be in white except for the tires. And let's see, what else? What else are we gonna do? Sometimes I do this part in gray or silver. We could do it in black, but you know what? I'm not that concerned. We could do the tire in black and then the rest of it in white is fine with me. So I'm just trying to get it all lined up. You can see through it. So one of the main things is you want to line up your tires, or your tire, not tires. There's one. Okay, and sometimes I'll put blue painter's tape along here. I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna try not to get crazy about it. So I think I will do my black first. I'll do my tire. And this is pretty easy here. Now the hard part will be the white right there. I might have to get a small squeegee to do right close to it. Okay, so if you're worried about this drying, what you can do is you can just pull this up so that the tire doesn't dry on there. Okay, and then we can use a small multi-tool to do these areas right here so that we don't get the chalk paste down, and there's a dried piece there, down onto the tire. So I am just going really carefully. Okay, just like that. So just want to get right down there close to that. And I could do this over here too. Just get this part done. And then peel this up. So that would be fine. Okay. All right. And then we'll do the rest of this. Okay. And we'll do it quickly because we don't want it to dry onto our transfer. So you're just going to spoon a bunch on there. And then we're going to take a small squeegee and we're just going to start spreading it. So you're going to do it quickly because you can't sit there and just take your time and let it dry. You can't fuss about it. You are going to get this done and you're going to peel it off. And that is the key, is to work quickly on it. Okay, I'm going to put the excess back into my jar. Going to scrape this and then we're going to peel it and see what we have. And sometimes the layer below will come up, and we're not going to cry if it does. We are not going to stress because you know what? It will be fine. If it's a little rustic, it will be fine. We are not going to worry about that. So let's go ahead and see what we have. Awesome. Okay, I can see that I need to do a little bit more right here. So I'm just going to fix that while I still have the opportunity to do that. Everything else is looking good. All right, very good. Okay, this is going into my water bath. So I'm just keep putting those in there, and I make sure the one below it is under the water. How cute is that? Oh my goodness, looking super cute. All right, let's dry this so we can do our next layer. Next, okay, so it's still, I can see it's still wet. Let's do that again. So it's still wet right here. It was a little bit thicker there. Okay, so we're just making sure that we have it all the way dry. And now we can do our last layer of this. This is going to be white. And I am going to, I'm going to fuzz this because I don't always use this part of it. And that still looks wet. We're going to dry that again. Right here is looking wet again. Okay, so I don't always use this part, but I want to put some white like it has snow on it. So we're going to fuzz this, and then we are just going to put this right here and just use our little squeegee and just put a little bit of snow in the center, just like that, just like that. And then we're just going to peel this up carefully, and we just have a little bit of snow in there. Very cute. All right. Next, I'm going to dry that again. There's a little area I can see is wet, and I don't want it to get messed up. Okay, so next we're going to do the curtains. This has cute little curtains. There's a lot of little pieces, guys. Tons of pieces. There's a wreath on the door. There's a lot of things. So we're just going to keep going. We could do the wreath on the door, and then we could do the curtains. Okay, so these pieces, you do want to go ahead and fuzz them. Make sure that they have been fuzzed so that they're not too super sticky. All right, and I do like to fold those corners under. These ones don't have it already folded under. Okay, we're going to use our green. This is our meadow, and we are just going to do our cute little wreath, and that way it can be drying while we are doing our other stuff. Okay, this was the one that I used with that color. I have several squeegees that I'm using right now. So just going to do that, and then we're going to peel our transfer. Cute, look at that. Okay, and this is going into my water bath. Have lots of transfers to clean. Okay, so next we're going to do the curtains. I'm going to do, trying to decide, oh, this is for the other one. This is for a small one. Don't need that one. These are for the Christmas tree. This is for the wreath. This goes at the top of the Christmas tree. Candle, lights. Oh my goodness, lots of pieces. Okay, so these are the curtains. Think that they're gonna go like this. Let me look. We're gonna peel this off of here, and we're gonna take a look and see how they fit. It might go like that. Oh yeah, okay, so that is how it goes. Fits right like that. And we could do whatever color we want with this. Oops. Didn't press it down yet. Okay. All right, I think it goes like this, or does it go this way? Darn. I don't remember. Okay, it's fitting better like this. So I think it goes like this. We're just gonna do it like this. We're not gonna stress anymore. That one will be like that. And then this one will be down like this. And let's see, what color should we do these? Maybe we should pull green into there so that we have more green. We could do yellow or blue, but let's just do green. So, you know what? We'll use this one even though we used it for the other color. It's dry already. So we'll just use this small mini one. Okay. All right. Okay, gonna go ahead and pull this off. Cute, super cute. We are not going to use the, there's a lamp here. We're not going to use that because I think you had to leave these open, and I didn't do that, so there's not room for the little candle. We'll do that another time. So I put these in my water bath, always making sure that my transfers go into my water bath. And I am not really liking that, which, you know, I could fix it, but we'll see. Once we get the little things on there, we'll see how it looks. Maybe that's why I didn't use it before. We're not going to stress over that though. We're going to go on with the light bulbs. So this is going to go up here. We need to dry this so that I'm not dragging that in that. So we're going to dry it really quick. Okay, and then this is going to go up here. Sometimes I do this in silver, just depends. But you know what? This time we are just going to do our light bulbs. we'll do this in black. I don't have silver out for the electrical part, and black will be fine. Okay, so there's one. Let me pull that, and then we can lay down the other one. You're just going to do this gently. Okay. Gonna do this side. And then there's little light bulbs that go on here, and we can do all different colors, which is super cute when you do that. And we can do the little bow on the wreath, and we can do the bulbs on the tree. We can do those in color. Usually I do them in white, but we could do them in red and green and whatever, or not green, red and yellow. We can do different colors. We could do the star in yellow. That would be cute. We'll put the star at the top, and gold wouldn't show up very well. So let's go ahead and use yellow. Just gonna dip a squeegee into that, and go ahead and set that there. Cute, very cute. Okay. We're getting there, guys. This is a long project, so if you have to fast forward through it, feel free to do that. Super easy. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bow right here on this. We are gonna want to fuzz this just so that it doesn't peel up any of that white or the green, because that would be sad. Okay. And do we want it at the bottom or the top? Bottom, top, bottom, top. I'm not sure where I normally put it. I think at the top. Okay, we're gonna do the top. Okay. All right, we'll use this little squeegee here to get some red. That red is definitely on its last leg. Maybe at the bottom. Hang on. Okay, we're gonna go with bottom. We can change our mind. Just have to change your mind before you do it, because once you're committed, oh, perfect. Yeah, that was a good choice. Okay. Once you do it, it's done. So, all right, we're gonna clean a couple of our tools here because we're gonna use them for the smaller stuff. And I am gonna try to clean up this little area here. I'm gonna clean that up some more because it's bugging me. I'm gonna grab some more little multi-tools out if I have them. Another thing you can do is you can cut your little squeegees in half. So if you don't have other multi-tools, you can do that. Here's a little squeegee that's been cut in half. So I was going to cut more, but I found that one. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the colors on here. And then we'll do our little light bulbs on the tree. Okay, so I think this is dry already. It dries pretty quickly because it's small. These are our little light bulbs, and we are going to line this up. You can see through your transfer to line that up. Just going to go just like that. Going to get the other one over here. So we are getting this done, guys. This is a lot of layers, a lot of little small stuff. So we're going to do a pattern here. So I wanted to use all of these colors here. Do I have enough squeegees? I think I do. Okay, so I was going to start, there's 5. So red, green, yellow, orange, blue, red, green. Okay, let's do this. Red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so, but you have to work quickly. Okay, so my next color, let's do, should we do blue next? We'll do blue next. Okay. Okay, and then we will do, let's do, maybe we won't do green. Well, we have to do green because we counted that. Okay, so green, green, green. Okay, now I need another squeegee. Let's do yellow. Okay, do yellow and yellow. And then we need to clean one really quick. So I'll just wipe this. And we'll use this one for orange. Get under there. It starts to dry. Okay, so orange and orange. And then we're just going to peel this and let's see what we have. So, okay, the red started to dry already. So I want to go over the red and see if I can get it to, okay, it's not coming through. That one's fine. Okay, so this side, all I need to do is dip my finger in the water and moisten that up just a little bit. So that is all that I need to do, is just get a little bit of moisture in there. And then let's see what it looks like. And it needs just a little bit more. Just dipping my finger in the water, just getting a tiny bit of water on that. And then let's take another peek. Okay, perfect. And we'll clean up the little oopsie there really quickly. So just grab some more little Q-tips, clean this up really quick. No big deal. And we can use our little spray bottle to get this wet and just clean right there. And it will be fine. Not gonna stress. Okay, all right, good. Okay, now we're gonna do our little bulbs on the tree. So this is what we have. We're gonna do it pretty. Sometimes I just do white, but let's do different colors. Let's just pick colors and do them. All right, so red, of course. This red is really drying out though, so I'm gonna have to do those quickly. Okay, so there's some red, and here's red. So we'll just do 2 red. Okay. All right, and that goes into my water bath. And then we can do, we could do yellow or blue. So we should do this one yellow and do a bunch of the yellow, but we need to dry that really quickly. Okay. All right, so these will be yellow. So we'll just do yellow. Here's my little squeegee. All right, and put another one over here. All right, and then we can We can put, well, we could use a different color. We can actually do, we could do orange over the top of this and it will be fine. Okay, because orange will go over yellow. Okay, all right. So this is just our little cute Christmas tree. Okay, so now let's dry that really quickly. Okay, and then we'll do these in blue. So we'll have some blue on there too. So that'll be cute. And I'll just wipe one of my little squeegees off. We can use this for blue. Just dab your little multi-tool down into the blue. Okay, we'll just put some here and there. And let's put some up here. And that looks good. All right, so I think we're done. That is it. I am going to turn this upside down. I do want to see if I can clean this up just a little bit better right there. So I want to show you how to do that. And I'm just going to take my little Q-tips. So I just don't want that to be like that, so I'm going to wet it with the spray bottle. So that's all I'm doing, is I am going to wet it, and I'm going to clean up this little mess here. And then when I'm done, I'm going to take a little bit of paint, and I'll just paint that little area there with some tan. So I'm just trying to get that paint down, the chalk paste down. And that is all that's all I'm doing, okay? And then I will fix that. So I just had that little oopsie. No big deal. It does happen. All right, looking good. It actually is looking really good. Yep, okay. I think that we are going to call that good, because I don't think that you can really tell. Once it is all dry, it will be fine. And there's our little project, guys. So thanks for watching. I'm going to clean up my mess, and it is time for me to go to bed. I will wash all these and they can be used again. So thanks for joining me. I'll be back again soon. Have a great night.